colleges and universities now suing graduates that aren't paying back their loans. The number of students defaulting on their Perkins loans, though, it's not easy to say, is staggering. It adds up to almost $1 billion for the school year ending in June 2011. Joining me now to make sense of this is attorney Evangeline Gomez. Are they really going to make money off suing the students? I mean, it costs something to have a lawsuit, and then if the student isn't paying, they probably don't have money. So I don't know. What's the point?
Well, the problem is they're required by law, and they, being universities, are required by law to sue students who do default on these loans.
They are?
Yes, they are, by federal law. Now, the second issue is if they don't pursue them and sue them, what's going to happen is those students who are making payments are going to say, hey, this person got away with it, I'm going to stop paying. So that's the fear that they have.
But so do you think they'll be successful?
Well, the issue is, and as you rightly raised, was most of these students are what you would probably deem judgment-proof. They have no income, they have no assets. So what are you going to get? You're going to get a nice default judgment in some cases for those students who won't show up or won't have an attorney show up on their behalf. Or you're just going to get a regular judgment that maybe you can use, to line in the birdcage. That's it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's going to do that much good because already, they could. I mean, they already owed the money. It's not like it's a question of whether or not they owe the money. Would one solution be if you could garner people's wages? I mean, would that be a way? Or do these students not even have wages?
Well, many of these students, because of how the economy is, they can't get jobs that allow them to make money where they're actually, working for someone and getting a paycheck. So many of them do odd jobs, roofing, landscaping, and, are they getting paid? Are they getting paid under the table? How do you garnish wages in those instances? So it's difficult.
And we hear about universities like Yale being behind this and being some of the ones that are thinking about going out and suing their students. So Yale has a huge endowment. Do they need the money this badly?
Well, Yale has actually stopped. They've discontinued offering Perkins loans to students.
Why?
Because of the problems they're having with repayment. So that
what's the difference between a Perkins loan and some other kind of loan? I mean, why stop offering those? Well,
the Perkins loan tends to be for low-income students who come from low-income families. The Stafford loans, these are provided by the federal government, tends to be for students who are from middle-income families. Now, we hear about Obama wanting to augment the Perkins loans program from $1 billion to $8.5 billion. Now, before Obama and Congress decide to augment any program, what they should do is change the regulations of the Perkins loans program so that students can, one, defer payment if they're not working for a year or two, or they can also do what Stafford loans allow students to do, and that's pay back in smaller payments based on whatever small income you have.
But isn't this just a sign of the time in the larger student loan crisis? I mean, student loan default is a huge problem in this country, and it's just getting bigger at this point.
That's one solution. The other solution is not to offer the loans. With some universities, what they're going to start doing, Yale being one of them, it appears as if they'll just start providing this type of aid in the form of grants or scholarships.
All right. Evangeline, thanks so much for coming on. We appreciate your time.